Hello everyone, this is number 55, and again, we're not really dealing with an error here, but we're just kind of dealing with the differences between two words that share kind of a similar meaning. So we're dealing with talk and speak, so to talk and to speak. When we're using the word talk, it's going to be used more for kind of just very informal situations. Whereas we're going to use to speak for more formal situations. So, I mean, let's start simply enough with talk. So I can say, I talked with my friends. So if you say I talked with my friends, obviously the context here with my friends, it's kind of a casual context. If you want to give more context here, you can say I talked with my friends about sports. So yeah, you can say I talked with my friends about sports. Now you can also say I spoke with my friends about sports, but it's gonna sound a little odd. Since talk carries such a casual sort of meaning, it carries such a casual connotation. Now with speak, we would want to say I spoke with my professor. So if you are communicating with your professor, then you would probably want to say, you probably want to use speak or spoke because you are the past tense of speak because you are communicating with someone who could be your superior, someone who is helping you with your education. So again, you can also give context here. I spoke with my professor about my, I don't know, my project, my school project. So that's when you would use spoke. So that's really kind of the difference between the two. Talk is going to be used more for casual conversations, while spoke is going to be more for formal situations. Now, there's one more thing I did want to go over with you. We've got with. We're using the preposition with here, and with means the communication was kind of going both ways between people. Now, if you ever hear, if we can change this to, I talked to my friends. I talked to my friends. In this case, we'll just say I talked to my friend. In this case, the communication sounds more straightforward. It sounds a bit more formal. I talked to my friend. So it means I was doing most of the talking. My friend was just kind of the receiver. Same thing here with I spoke with my professor. Again, I'm kind of getting an idea that it was an exchange of two people communicating, me and my professor. So with, now again, if I change that to, I spoke to my professor about my project, then it just means that I'm thinking that I probably just spoke to my professor. It was a very formal meeting. I just gave my professor some information about my project. So when you're using to, this is going to be kind of one-way communication. And typically speak is used with to because speak does carry a context of one-way communication. But you can use speak to or speak with, just like with talk to is going to be that's going to be one-way communication, and spoke to, that's going to be, it's just going to carry a meaning of one-way communication. So yeah, there's really not a whole lot of difference between the two. It's just talk. It's going to be a bit more casual, and speak is going to be a bit more formal. So that is going to conclude lesson number 55, and thank you very much for following along, and I will see you in the next lesson.